Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing an unexpected message that is meant to reach you right now. Before we begin, I want to quickly remind you that you have an offer from Aura throughout this month, a 7-day free use of the app and a 25% off of the membership. You'll find the link to this offer in the description box. Hope you enjoy this app and that it provides you with tranquility and mental strength. All right, let's get into your reading. And to do this reading, we have 4 piles for you here today. Let me introduce your piles to you. For pile number 1, you have the Fluorite point. For pile number 2, you have the white Howlite point. Pile number 3, you have the Dalmatian Jasper point. And for pile number 4, you have the Sodalite point. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles you're the most drawn to, and that will probably be the pile for you here today. As I always encourage you, in case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe you're today even drawn to all of the piles, trust your intuition in that case. These messages obviously have some important information that you are meant to hear today, and as usual you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the Fluorite point, and today, looks like you've got here 2 cards. And today we're taking a look at an unexpected message that is meant to reach you right now, or that one that you are meant to hear right now. And to do this reading, we are going to be using these 3 oracle cards as well as the tea leaves. And then we'll be casting some runes, 1 rune, and see which card it's gonna fall onto. Okay, so we're ready with your cards. Let's pick up, looks like you got 3 tea leaves. Oh, hold on, I also see a green one. And since I've noticed it, I believe you're meant to get it. So let's see what this unexpected message is for you. You have receive your blessings. Wow, what a beautiful first card to get, honestly. Okay. You have patience. Okay. You have intention, the archer. Okay. And my dear pal number 1, you have celestial with the 3 keywords cosmos, creation, and spiral. So we have 3 tea leaves. I'm going to put them there. 4 tea leaves. I'm going to put them there so that we have space for your tarot cards. Right. So you have cat, a 2-faced friend. You have scissors, disappointment in some affair. Sun, happiness and well-being. And you have happiness. Wow, sun and happiness. Isn't this wonderful? So there it is. And we'll pick up your tarot cards and try to find out what is your unexpected message that is meant to reach you right now. Okay, you know what? We have some space here. What about we take the first 2 tea leaves and we put them right there? They might give us a meaning that we don't know about yet. And now we have some more space on your table. Okay? Once we're ready with your tarot cards, we'll cast... Whoa, these look like they're gonna come out. We'll cast your runes. Okay, so... my dear pile number 1, you have... Wow. You have the 3 of Cups with abundance. If you're wondering why, this is of course a Thoth deck, and so the keywords are going to be different. And you have abundance and blessings. This is really, really cool. You have the 8 of Swords with interference. The Prince of Cups. You have the 7 of Cups with debauch. The Princess of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Creation. And you have the Empress. Okay. We actually have space for 1 card, but it looks like it's meant to be like that. So let's keep it the way that it is. And in fact, speaking of keeping it the way that it is, we can leave it the way it is and create space for these 2 tea leaves. Wonderful. Everything worked out great. So, what is your unexpected message? Obviously, you have some unexpected abundance or an unexpected blessing, and it's coming at a high speed towards you. From like the ether, or like it's unexpected is what I'm trying to say. Oh, we didn't cast your rune, but that's the first thing that we of course, oh yeah, there we go, first thing that we notice. Right, so you have the Manaz rune on the scissors. How interesting is that? It's really interesting how you have 2 different messages intertwined together. Perhaps that intertwining would make sense in your life, or at least some of you for sure. And look at that, isn't it interesting that you have all these greens, same colors of greens and browns as the card on top? Very interesting. I think that gives me another perspective to your reading as well. So let's get straight into it. Before we get into the 2 messages, I just want to tell you something that's very prominent in your reading. You see, with the 3 of Cups of abundance and the sun and the happiness, and not to mention that you have blessings and the Empress and the Thoth very much related, and also in the Rider-Waite-Smith, very much related to luxury and being fortunate, is all over your reading, as you can see. So a prominent message is that the next phase of your life, you're going to feel abundant, you're going to feel blissful, you're going to feel fortunate, and you maybe I think you're going to be living in great luxury and comfort as well. So it is a very positive and happy phase of your life. So that is very prominent here in your reading for you to clearly see for yourself. Now, let's get into the 2 intertwined part of your reading. Here, something is very clear. It looks to me like you're dealing with someone quite difficult in your life, with a 2-faced friend here. Also, I don't just see it in the 2-faced friend. The Princess of Swords has an element in the Thoth of sometimes having this destructive logic. She could be like firm and aggressive. So I'm getting these, from these 2, this aspect of you having to maybe go on a war, or having to deal with someone a bit aggressive and attacking, 2-faced, unpleasant in your life. And so before we get into the Manaz, which until now I'm not really sure how it fits into your reading, but I'm sure as we read we're going to find out. your reading, first and foremost, is telling you to cut this person or this energy out of your life. And it's even here giving you guidance in how to apply that. If you feel, now I understand, if you feel that the guidance is like a bit scary for you, then in that case, this is perhaps where the Manaz rune lies. Right, so we're seeing that you're dealing with a very difficult person in your life, and I see your cards telling you to fight like a warrior with this person. I think there's an element here of maybe this person causing controversy, causing scandal, and I see your cards are inviting you to interfere first and foremost with this person by being equally strong. And so I believe your cards are telling you with the Manaz. Manaz, by the way, is human potential, having strong potential. Sometimes with the Manaz, when the ancients talk about human potential, they mean everything included in it, including the things that we rarely talk about today, unless we're talking about spirituality. It's that knowing that there is inner power within you that sometimes you are not aware that you have unless you get in contact with. And you get in contact with that power when you just stop thinking or rationalizing it too much and allowing it the space to come out. So in that case, your interference here would be to step out for yourself, and only when you get into that energy will you see, that fearless energy. Deciding to be fearless will give you the energy of that fighting back. Because if you continue with this person to fight with logic, this person is using a different tool to hit you with, and that is using illogic, right? As being firm and aggressive. And so your reading is telling you, if you set aside your fears and let your power take over, you will find yourself just with your energy as you stand strong for yourself and fight it with strength. Not only are you going to be channeling the right words to say, but just your energy is going to be enough to make this person genuinely back off. And so you're being guided to cut this person and to stand strong as you do it, and not do it only with logic, like trying to rationalize things with them, because this person is not here to rationalize things. And I will tell you the same advice that I will give you in the second part of your reading. And since this is a card that is intersecting, you have Jupiter and Gemini. Jupiter is great luck and expansion. And so Jupiter being in Gemini really shows that the small efforts that you say are going to have a huge effect, are going to the right word I'm looking for, it's going to expand what you're saying and make it super effective. And so with a little effort of power that you bring in, it's going to expand and it's going to hit on target. So don't be afraid of this person. Stand in your power. Stand in your power. Don't just rely on rationalizing calmly. That's not going to work with this person. Cut them off, and you will find internal strength that is way more powerful than this person or anyone on the outside if you get in tune with that. Getting in tune with that power means to stand in that power, to brush fear off, believe that you're gonna make it, even if you don't know how you're gonna make it yet. Okay, so that's the first unexpected message here. And look, this energy is going to be clearing off. This interference is going to clear this energy off. And you can see here, you're not alone. The cosmos, the whole energy of the cosmos is right there with you. And that's what you're getting in touch with. These are the colors that we're seeing here. Fight back. Okay, speaking of the cosmos, this takes me to the second part of your reading with the Empress, because here you have Daleth, the Hebrew letter Daleth, which means portal. It also means a heavenly body. Look at that. You have definitely something that we're going to be focusing on as a heavenly body is the sun. And until I build what I'm seeing for you, I just want to tell you that this next phase of your life is one that is going to be full of happiness, fortune. This is the energy of the Empress, and we can clearly see it here. What are the odds? What are the energies of the Empress? Abundance, fortune, happiness, success, pleasure. But be careful. It is going to be so good in this next phase, and every phase has its own pros and cons. When it's bad, of course, and that doesn't need any explanation, but the pros is that you grow spiritually. When the pendulum swings to the other side, it becomes so good, and you want to keep these lessons that you had. It tests you in other ways when in your spiritual journey, and that's why you have the Bosch. And interestingly, that is one of the factors of the Empress in reverse, that so much luxury and comfort and pleasure can sometimes veer someone into debauchery. So you might be listening to this and going, oh no, not me. But it is present in your reading. My dear pal number one, you may not notice it now, but when the pendulum goes the other way, you will be tested here greatly. And so this is one of the things that you want to be mindful of. You don't want to be afraid. You don't want to work hard. You just want to be mindful, because just like any spiritual lesson on the far left or on the far right, you want to be mindful. It's all in the mind. Right here, it's being mindful and vibrating high, and over there it's the same thing, being mindful and vibrating high. So you're at this phase of your life, you're leaving toxic people behind. You will learn through that final lesson here. Perhaps this is why it's intertwined. It's like you're at the last phases of moving, and the pendulum is perhaps in the middle, and it's about to swing into a wonderful place. So during that last lessons, as the pendulum swings to the right, you are taking toxic people out of your life. And even in that phase of your life, there are important lessons that you are learning. You're learning to stand in your power here and fight back. So as you gain that power and as you gain that abundance, which there is a strong message here for you as well, we'll talk about it. You want to be careful once you reach that stage, how you want to train your mind not to get into the energy of debauchery, and always be mindful. Don't take the short way out of things. Don't go, okay, I had to do that. You know, they say that the road to heaven is paved with good intentions. So you always want to be mindful to continue to do the right thing, even when you're tempted. Okay, so that part out of the way, let's talk about what you're being guided here to do. You're receiving a lot of blessings. And the Ace of Wands, like I mentioned from the very beginning, is that pure energy of creation. And you have the Empress, again, the energy of creation, right? Sometimes even the Empress is presented as pregnant to show that aspect of creation. Creation and feeding your creation. In fact, the pelican, the white pelican here, it's still present in the Thoth. You can see the pelican and its children feeding its children here. And we see the aspect of abundance and creation and taking care of your creation. So what's going on here? We see with the Prince of Cups, that is air of water. And this means you're planning your desires. The Prince of Cups is someone who is super passionate. And with the Chariot here, you can see the impression of nothing is standing in their way now. And so your reading is telling you that whether you're doing well in life or not at all, your reading is inviting you to create something that will create this bang factor in your life. And it's talking about meditating on this passion or this idea that you have, or an idea that you're about to receive from the universe. And so if you don't know what this idea yet, it says here, have patience. I will tell you what I also see with have patience here in a moment, but and like I told you, your reading is intertwined within these two messages of the person and the creation. And so Ace of Wands, a new creation. Your reading is inviting you to meditate on a new creation, on how you can make this new creation move. Because this creation is going to materialize into something like a bang. Why? The Princess of Swords is Earth of Air. That's why I have the green here. And this is materialization of ideas. Do you see how your reading is taking us? Planning of ideas, and then materialization of this idea, to make this idea work. And the wonderful thing about your reading, remember when we talked about Jupiter in Gemini, this says that the little efforts that you will be making will, even the weakest efforts that you will be making with Jupiter, it's going to expand in the best possible way for you. Which means that the little things that you will be doing in this new creation will have a crazy outcome because you are meant to create it and you are meant to receive huge abundance because of it. So connect your plug to that celestial energy of receiving by totally believing in your idea and start materializing it, start taking action, and you will be surprised. Pile number one, mark this reading and remember it, because that's the energy of your cards. Every little effort that you make in this direction is going to be blessed and is going to work in your favor, bringing you so much fortune, blessings, and perhaps even luxury and wealth in your life. How can you get in touch with this human power? Connect with the universe, meaning understand that every time you tell yourself, how am I going to do that? You're back to your ego. Release that. All you need to do is to focus on how you're going to do it, and how it's going to happen is totally connected to the ether. It's the universe doing this creation through you, just like a baby. You know, if a mother thinks, how am I going to create this baby? She doesn't. She is the vessel in which the universe creates this baby through. And so is your creation. Don't think, how am I? You're back to the ego. Connect to, just like the Daleth is guiding you here, to the universal portal, the heavenly bodies. Allow yourself to be the vessel in which this creation is going to happen. And as a result, you will be showered with a lot of abundance, wealth, luxury, pleasure, and happiness and fortune, my dear pile number one. Now, have patience doesn't mean, oh, you've got to wait for a long time until this happens. I don't believe this is what your card is saying here. I believe that your card is saying, don't be so attached to timing. Just let yourself be a vessel of receiving, just like the feminine energy or the Empress here. And that will allow you the flexibility of the energy flowing through you, because you're not so tight, you're not so worried. That calmness of yours will allow energy to flow through you, allowing you not to worry about this person. Be calm. The most important thing is to be calm. Warrior energy does not mean going, oh, it's being absolutely calm. And the calmer you are, that's what you may want to focus on. The calmer you are, the more the energy of the universe is able to flow through you, and the more you're going to be standing strong in your personal power, defending yourself from this person as you cut them off. So the universe or your reading here is not telling you to keep that person just because you know how to deal with them, or keep these type of people. It's just telling you to stand in your power, know that you can handle it, but always cut these toxic people out of your life. And so, my dear pile number 1, it is truly a time of great blessings and abundance and fortune for you. This was your unexpected message that is meant to reach you right now. I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but really you will find in there all the key advice and secrets helping you to become a productive person right away, all while enjoying that journey. And that's the most important part about this ebook. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. By the way, there's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear, beautiful pile number 1, all the best of luck in this new journey of your life as the pendulum swings to the right, to the fortunate times of your life. This was your reading, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful white Howlite, and today we're taking a look at an unexpected message that is meant to reach you. Oh, I feel this one. That is meant, looks like you've got 2. That is meant to reach you right now. Okay, so these are the oracle decks that we will be using, and once we have all the cards on the table, we'll be casting. Oh, looks like you got a month. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll be casting a rune and see on which card it falls, and with that we'll get a more accurate reading on this unexpected message. Okay, so let's reveal your cards. You have blue, depressed, isolated, help. You have momentum, the flow. Effort, the builder. And you have ask for help. That's the second time we get help, and from 2 different decks. What are the odds? Okay, let's see what this is about. We'll check your oracle cards. Let's keep them on top of each other here. So you have bird perched, waiting for news, package, letter. Dogs, getting together with friends. Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. And I think these 2, we can actually keep here because we'll have space. So you have January. And you have dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. All right. Now let's pick, oh, you've got this one. Is that one? Yeah. Let's pick up your tarot deck and ask, what is your unexpected message that is meant to reach you, well, right now? This one and this one moved. Let's take them. So you have the Page of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands. Oh, looks like you got another one. You have got the Eight of Pentacles. And in case you're wondering what's up with this deck, yes, this deck is shuffling different items from the Rider-Waite-Smith within each card. So you have the Ace of Swords. You have the Star card, the Empress, and you have the Strength card. So, what do we see here for you, my dear pile number 2? Oh, we didn't cast your rune. So you have the Tiwaz, and it landed right next to blue. Okay. So this finger is pointing towards this Ace of Swords. Definitely some new beginning is happening here. Tiwaz is the rune of honor, trust. Perhaps the help here, seeing that you have the Tiwaz rune, is there to tell you that trust, that help is on the way with regards to a situation that's really making you sad. Also a little bit isolated because you have the labyrinth here. So help is on the way, and you may be getting it in the form of communication from someone you can trust, because these are dogs. You know, dogs are loyal. They're associated with being loyal. They're associated with being there for you no matter what happens. So you can trust that there is help on the way in the form of communication coming in for you to help you with something. And if you are wondering, yeah, right, where's that help coming from? This is exactly why the Tiwaz fell. Trust that there is actually help coming in. So what's the situation that we're seeing? There's help, and there's, look at that. There's a new beginning. And the Star, in conjunction to the Wheel of Fortune, oh my goodness. This is a dream coming true, and you will feel very fortunate to have received that type of dream, that type of new beginning. This new beginning is going to help you unstuck from a situation, take you out of an uncomfortable situation, because the Hanged Man in the Page of Pentacles is upright. So you're no longer going to be uncomfortable. You're no longer going to be in this long pause that God knows when it's going to end. Page of Pentacles is a new chapter, a new beginning. And it looks like you're getting assistance to help you. Perhaps help you build something. See, the Empress here has the Death figure. So again, an emphasis on end of a situation, an end of a really difficult situation, where you're going to start feeling very fortunate in life, which is the Empress energy. Okay, so what's unexpected, your message is telling you that you are not expecting that type of help, which is going to be coming in, greatly helping you build something. This effort could be a person, but it could also be something else, some form of communication that will greatly assist you to do something. It may not be a specific person per se. Let me reflect on what this could be. Your fears and your worries are making you stuck, frozen. And even this figure here is in a fecal position. You can almost see that she's, without knowing, blocking all of her chakras. So there is stagnancy. And so with the flow here and momentum, I see your cards telling you, trust that there is help. In order to attract this help, you want to be in the flow. You want to create momentum. Because here we see someone building and perhaps is attracting others to come and help. Like, look, you can take this, you can do that. And so for this communication to start flowing, just like the Wheel of Fortune, for energy to start flowing, for you to start manifesting your dreams, that new beginning that your reading is clearly pointing towards, it is inviting you to untangle this energy by getting into the flow. How can you start building and getting into the flow if you do not trust that it's going to work out? That is what this reading is presenting to you today. That showing you behind the veils that there is help coming. Trust that it's coming. Trust that you're going to get an amazing new beginning moving forward. And so, in order to... energy works the same way as what I've explained in this card. You know, energy attracts energy. And so you're being guided to take yourself out of isolation, out of the labyrinth, to come out by making the energy flow. And hence you will be getting a lot of assistance, great assistance, that will help you manifest this dream, end this terrible stagnancy. Start an amazing new beginning, one that will be very fortunate, will start moving very quickly for you, because the Knight of Wands is the fastest knight in the deck, and it will help you finally move. This is the background of the Eight of Cups. Move out of this chapter of your life, walk away from it. And Eight of Pentacles, instead, you will start getting into the energy of mastery, of creation, of creating things for yourself. That requires an initial push with strength. Yeah, that just like a push that will start creating momentum and then will start moving very quickly for you. Even if you don't know how yet, it is about creating that momentum, making that first push that will attract the energy and will help you to flow and to manifest what you want. You have the Magician here twice and two very favorable cards, the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands. The Magician is capable of manifesting into their lives whatever they want. And so having it in the Wheel of Fortune even exemplifies the idea that you are going to be very fortunate in your endeavor, that you will attract a lot of fortune in that journey. And not only that, but you're going to be very fortunate in the fact that it's going to move very quickly. But in order for you to see that type of speed from a point of view of stagnancy, it's very hard. And so your message here is start building it block by block. Don't worry about that huge temple that you will build in the end, that will have this vast energy. Don't worry about this huge empire. Only worry every single day about the few blocks that you are going to be putting in. Every once in a while, take a couple of steps back and stand in awe. As you build this energy, you will be surprised that you will have some loyal people, not just one, that will come in to assist you and help you even increase the momentum of the situation. In shorter than you know it, before you know it, you'll find yourself up, refreshed, strong. You'll start feeling the energy flowing through you. You'll start feeling that the energy is moving. You'll get out of the energy of sadness and more into the energy of power and strength, happiness and fortune. And you will see that you will feel like, whoa, I'm getting out of this chapter into a new beginning. I have a clear, solid new beginning. And your rune has fell to tell you that just trust. You know, a journey of 1,000 miles, as we know, starts with just one step. Take it, pile number 2. And take one step at a time every single day. Do you see the birds here? Right next to the bird. Before you know it, you'll be contacted by someone or some people with great news. And these people or this communication will help you have a clear new beginning. And that is the only way to take these fears out, this frozen energy out. And the first person to seek help from, my dear pile number 2, before you get help from the outside, is yourself. Your cards are promising you showing you the energy that is about to happen for you, how you're going to be fortunate in achieving your dreams and creating the world that you want. First, by the amazing news will be that you will be ending this terrible cycle, this stagnant energy with the death figure, and you will be very, very abundant. And this wonderful energy, just as you will need that force to push it in the beginning, just as you will be surprised later on with little effort how very quickly it's going to move. It's all momentum, and that's one of the key energy of your reading. Push yourself to walk away from the initial energy. You'll find yourself out of it in like minutes. I'm just saying minutes. That's from my mind. But before you know it, you'll be out of this. And you will be getting a new beginning. That is a promise that you are getting from your cards. Put in the little bricks, you'll attract the energy, and you will be mind-boggled with the type of assistance and communication you will be getting to make this super fortunate for you, my dear pile number 2. Break yourself out of this fear energy. Trust that things are going to change for you. This is a pile giving you a promise that you will be very fortunate. Push this energy out of your life. And this is exactly what I see in your reading, my dear pile number 2. I wish you the best of luck from my heart. I know you're going to do amazing things. I can see it. I hope you can see it too. Just give that push. That's I want to say small, but I do understand how in that situation, how hard it can be. I've been through it myself. I know what it requires to just get up and push. Make that push, my dear pal number 2, and you will see how your life is going to change. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. You know, I post readings nearly every single day. By subscribing, you get notifications of these readings. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away as soon as you finish this ebook. And it will teach you not only how to be productive, but how to enjoy this journey, how to enjoy being productive every single day as you watch your dreams coming to life. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you prefer listening to your books or you enjoy listening to your books. And my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in. Sending you love from my heart. You will see, my dear pile number 2. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Dalmatian Jasper. And today we're taking a look at an unexpected message that is meant to reach you right now. Okay, so we'll be using these 3 oracle decks as well as the tea leaves. And then once we have all of your cards on the table, I will be casting a rune to see where and on which card it's going to fall. And it looks like you got 2 cards here, which will give us a more in-depth meaning to your unexpected message. Right, let's cut through your tea leaves and take, well, the rest of the readings, they got 5. So let's see if you're going to get that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a timing. Wonderful. Same 5 cards, which means I'll be doing the same thing in pile number 4 as well, getting 5 tea leaves. Okay, so you have release and let go. Okay. You have the gatekeeper, and the keywords are gatekeeper, power, abundance. Wow. Okay. You have kindness, benevolence. And you actually, let's put it here because the card on the bottom is going to be the same size. And you have hope, the prayer. What a beautiful card. Okay. Let's now take a look at your tea leaves. Okay, there we go. You have September. Interesting. Broom, new home, new attitude. Okay. You have Claw, be careful, do not take risks. And let's put the other two leaves like this. Yeah. You have Mice, discord among friends or family. Actually, let me put it here. Ah, and you have Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Lovely. Okay. Oh, actually, I always forget. We have some space here. How about we take these right there? There we go. Now we have space for your tarot cards. So, what is your unexpected message that is meant to reach you right now? Okay. Let's keep it right there and take a look at your cards. So, you have the Archangel of Glory. That's the King of Wands. You have the Burdened Ones with the 10 of Wands. You have the 4 of Cups with the Hollow Void. King of Wands, 10 of Wands, and 4 of Cups. Wait, actually, I'll wait. You have the Herald of the Flame. This is the Page of Wands. King of Wands and Page of Wands. It reminds me of this wand as well. I think they are definitely related. And you have the Chariot with the Chariot of Osiris. And finally, you have the Ace of Wands. Wow, okay. Look, I will be reading the hexagram of these two cards since the Ace of Wands here is showing us a clear new beginning. We have new home, new attitude. Perhaps next month there is big energy going on here. And for this reason, I want to read the hexagram of these two I Chings. This one is wind. And this one is fire. Wind and fire. Wind and fire. Maybe this is telling you about an important message with next month with the wind and fire. See, the wind could expand this fire or could have put it off. That's just my guess. But let's now take a look at this hexagram first thing before we begin. Let me get your book. Right, so together they make family or interdependence. So it says wind and fire. This is the clan, the family, interdependence. Which reminds me, we didn't cast your rune. The leading clan that gives light to others will shine with the radiance of the sun. Leading from behind, leading by setting the example. The nation must come together like a family. When there is interdependence, then there will be great success. The parent establishes firm rules for the child to follow so that the child can become a contributing member of society. Leave no housekeeping unattended. Interesting. Attention to detail will bring success. Govern the clan with love, not with fear. The king must be like a loving father. Whoa, what an interesting message. I already see there's like big energy going on here. let's take it bit by bit. We already know the message of the I Ching. Final thing we want to do is to cast your rune and see what is going on here. All right, so no, let me do that again. My apologies. One more time. I'll be more careful. Wonderful. So you have the manas in the broom. Obviously, the broom came up, not only the cleaning, which came up in your hexagram. This card is the center of your reading. It came up in the hexagram, this cleaning of the house, and it also matches the wands that we see with the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. And so I'm not surprised. The rune fell this time right at the center. In the other two readings, it fell on the far left. So what is going on here? Let me reflect on your cards and see what we're picking up. The tree is mimicking the tree in September here. What is September? September is the fall. It's a new season. Definitely a new time of your life. And so the wands here are showing that there is new potential. And you know, the Manas rune is a rune of human power. And so in this new chapter of your life, you will be using a lot of your own personal power for something. You will be a great leader, as we saw the hexagram here. One that will be a great example to others. So you have a great responsibility in this new chapter of your life, where you are, like I said, becoming a great leader. And it looks like this new chapter of your life is going to be one of power and abundance. Now, release and let go, that is absolutely explained now. We understand that you're ending now, you're releasing the life that you know today, and you're now beginning a new one, where your potential as a person is greatly shown. So that new beginning is happening to you in September. There is a strong beginning happening to you in September. And you know, the rainbows, they come after the rain. After some rain, the sun comes out, and we all watch a beautiful rainbow form in the sky. It is one where anyone around the world would stand in awe and point at. Everyone would stop whatever they're doing and look at the rainbow, mesmerize at it. It's a sight that makes everybody stop and look at. And so in this next chapter of your life, you are definitely going to be greatly seen, my dear pile number 3, and it may be something that you're not expecting at all, especially with the 10 of Wands, that you could be at this point carrying a lot. And I do want to talk to you about this specific 10 of Wands. It's very interesting. We'll get to it in a second, but for now, finishing up the first part of your message, you are going to be someone who's greatly seen, admired, and you will carry a strong responsibility with this power of doing something. Not sure yet what it is, but you will be greatly looked up to with this new beginning, and you will have the power to lead by example, lead others by example. Awaken the brilliance. I'm telling you, with the Page of Wands here leading up to the King of Wands, you are getting in touch with some great power. And we say great power because this is energy within you that you will start to get in touch with, because it's time for you to take that leadership role. September, you've got a time in your reading. Let me turn on the light. Well, in your pile, it seems like we have a little problem that they're fixing with the light at the moment. So we're working with candlelight, and I think it came into your reading for a reason. I think you are a hope, a light of hope to others. What are you going to be doing, pile number 3? This is like a reading that is starting. Scare me is not the right word. Absolutely not. Like, put me in a bit of awe here with how things are progressing in your reading. So let's explore your reading a little bit. Are you going to be like a spark of hope for others? Is that what's going on in this reading? The amount of power here. Oi! Did you see that? The light was just... There we go! Did you guys see that? Well, it keeps coming back on and off. It's crazy. I think I have to pause and see what's going on. Okay, so the situation with the light is finally... has finally come. So like I'm noticing here in your reading, this is totally a new chapter in your life. This is like obviously something that you're not seeing coming with the 4 of Cups at all, but it's going to be bestowed on you, and you're going to be the hope of, I want to say, the world, and I'll tell you why in a second. Pile number 3, call me crazy, but this pile is a very significant pile. And I don't want this reading to scare you, but you do have a big responsibility. And you will be playing a huge role in this next chapter of your life. And like I said, on the positive, you will also be taken care of. And there's a lot of abundance going on here. With benevolence, it's like you have something, an important role that you're going to be giving. The word I'm looking for is endlessly, like with a lot of care and love. This is no easy role. Why am I saying that? Here, if you can see in the 10 of Wands, you have Atlas, and here Zeus is making Atlas carry. Okay, let me get this card closer. Is making Atlas carry the heavens upon his shoulders. Can you see that? Yeah. And so with the 2 hands, it's going to be like a big responsibility. It's going to be, I don't want to say a burden that you will carry, but it is a big responsibility bestowed upon you by the hands of spirit. And you see, you have a blue hand and you have a red hand. You can choose to take this responsibility or not, just like the blue pill or the red pill. But you can see here, you have a sigil, I believe called the Sigillion Day, which is the seal of God. And so it shows that you have a huge responsibility to carry on your shoulders in this next phase of your life. And you will be considered a great leader. Crazy, but I do want to tell you that astrologically, the 10 of Wands is connected to key 21, which is the New World Order through Saturn. And so traditionally, this is the World card, related, of course, to the World card. So, it looks like there are many changes coming up, and with these changes, you will have a huge role. What can I tell you? And you will be doing it with a lot of love. You will be that hope, that light to others. And so you will help. Yes, you will be carrying that responsibility, but you will be definitely someone who can do that, who has a lot of power to do that. And you will be living a really abundant life with a lot of power and a lot of abundance. You will be that middle piece, carrying humanity forward. And you will be setting a lot of things by example. With this role, you'll be clearing out a lot of the energy, negative energy, or take it as a symbol. A lot of wrong things maybe, sweeping it off the road as you move everyone forward. I know you might be thinking this is crazy, but this is what your cards are showing you. And obviously, this is an unexpected message, right? Talk about unexpected messages. I have my mind blown doing this reading for you. If you feel at any point like, oh my God, this is maybe a little bit crazy, I don't think I have the power for that. Well, your rune fell right there telling you that you have. Because the Manaz rune is the human potential, it's the human power. You having full capability of going through this. And so don't think of how scary this is going to be with the Scorpion here. Don't think of the scary part. It's part of nature. Always stay tranquil and calm is your message. And solutions will come to you. Ease will come to you. You were given a responsibility that you can carry, and one that, by the way, you will enjoy going through. It just needs focus from your side. And with discord among friends or family, that's the family your hexagram was talking about. Now we understand. It's you leading everyone. And you bring peace and hope amongst the discord that's happening in the area in which you will take this power. I don't know what you do, pile number 3, or how this is going to show up on your doorstep, but this is going to show up in your doorstep. And you will be able, through your power, your purity, your benevolence, your great feel of responsibility, lead by example, clearing the way as you move forward with everyone, and bring peace in areas that were troublesome in the past. Call me crazy, but this is what your cards are showing, my dear pile number 3, and looks like it's starting very quickly for you. This is September. So hold up, it is an unexpected, you did click on an unexpected message, so that you are meant to hear right now. So don't blame me for that. My dear pile number 3, do I wish you would update me with this? Absolutely. I know at any point that pile number 3 in this reading, I will always remember this pile. So if you at any point I get a message on this reading, I will always remember it. And I would love for you guys to update me. And what an honor doing this reading for you guys. I wish you all the best of luck with whatever responsibility you will be holding. You have a big role here. All eyes are going to be on you. And you have what it takes within you to make this happen. This was your reading, my dear pile number 3. I truly wish you the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It could truly help you in your journey. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets, helping you become a productive person right away, all while enjoying the journey. Perhaps this is a book that will help you greatly in this amazing journey that you're on. And if you're interested in listening to it, there's also an audiobook. And if you want to check it out, you'll find the link to it down in the description box. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in. What an honor to have done this reading for you. May you be blessed, all the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Wow, I mean, one day, knowing that I've done this reading for you, I feel so blessed. I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Sodalite point. And today we're taking a look at an unexpected message that is meant to reach you right now. So let's see what it is. So far, the messages have been absolutely unexpected throughout today's reading. Really, really unexpected. So let's see how this is going to be for you, my dear pile number 4. Again, 2. All right, so we'll be using these tarot decks. Let me split the tea leaves. I'll get 5 because that's what happened with the other piles. 1, 2, got a timing, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and once, looks like you've got 6. And once we're done with your reading today, with putting all of the cards on the table, we'll be casting a rune and we'll see on which card it's going to fall, thus giving us a more detailed message. Right, so you have Gwyneth, the mother, nurture, present. You have perception, the dreamer. You have blame, the victim. And you have pause for reflection. How interesting. The cards are taking us into a unique direction here. And you have take action. It did come in reverse, showing us that you may not yet be taking action about this specific situation. And let's see what's the unexpected message here is, though. You have Cup, you should accept valid criticism. What are the odds, right? Wow, okay. You have fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. We have 4 more. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 here and let's take 2 more right there. So you have spear, heartache over what you no longer have. And you have October, right? Let's see the other 2 leaves here. So you have dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And you have sunrise. Isn't that beautiful? New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. This energy has been prominent on this channel. It is a message that I keep receiving to give to you guys. In fact, if you look at my latest post in the community section, community posts, you'll see that this is a picture that I took live for you guys. I knew it was a message that you're meant to receive. If you haven't read it, then this card is leading you to that post. And this, you're definitely getting a new rise and a new beginning in your life, especially in something that has been difficult in your life. Let's now pull out your tarot cards and see the exact message that you're not expecting, something that you're not expecting. So what is the pile number 4's unexpected message that is meant to reach them right now, please? So you have the Fate, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting that you get Fate. You have the Minotaur, which is the Devil card. Keep it here. You have the 4 of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. And you have the Lover's card. Do you have space for one more card? No, that is exactly it. Wow, so what do we have here? Oh, the rune, we forgot. Pick a rune. Okay, so we have Wunyu in the 4 of Pentacles. So it's interesting that the Wunyu rune would fall in the 4 of Pentacles, because the Wunyu rune is about having all that you need, is knowing, or is the rune of having what you need. And it's falling in the Four of Pentacles. So that's quite interesting to see. Do you have someone blaming you for something? Or are you blaming yourself for something? Perhaps these are two separate things. We'll find out as we progress throughout your reading on what this is. But one thing I can tell you, with the fate coming up, you know, these are the spinners, they're like the three fate goddesses in Greek mythology. And it looks like the energy here of you being able to create your own fate. And what are the odds that the devil card here is the Minotaur? And again, you can see the thread. And if you know the story of the Minotaur, then you know why there is thread. I feel like if it's important, I'll tell you about the story of the Minotaur, because I don't want to waste your reading on stories. And thank you guys. Some of you guys tell me you love the stories within. So if it shows up, I will tell you about it. Okay, so what is going on here? Your reading is talking about a certain idea that you have so strongly rooted that it's affecting you somehow. Changing this idea is going to change your fate. So much that it may even be changing by October. This is a timeless reading, of course, but if you're watching this now, then of course timing is very relevant in that case. And October is only a couple of months away. So if you're not watching this now, then it just means that there's great change in your fate happening very soon. A couple of months away. Strong healing is going to happen in your whole life. And it's going to start from within and without. In fact, this healing is so strong that it will be changing your own fate. We did talk about that, and we see it here with the Trinity knot, Celtic Trinity knot, again signifying past, present, and future. So there's no question that this reading is talking about great changes to come, and that this healing is not something that's going to consume years of your life or months of your life. We can see that within the next couple of months, huge changes are coming. You're going to be healing an important shadow within you as you change your perception towards your thoughts. So your cards are asking you to pause and reflect. Once you start getting criticism, see, it says you should accept valid criticism. If your internal thoughts are giving you valuable information, then it's, in this case, look here, you have mother. Gwyneth is, of course, in Celtic mythology, is the mother, it's nurturing, right? And here with the Lover's card, the Minoan text written, means mother and father. There we go. Means mother, there. Mother and father. So what are the odds that you'll be getting all this mother and father energy in your reading? Which is clearly saying to speak to yourself kindly. Parent yourself. And so when you get criticism, if it makes sense, take the criticism and then tell yourself, I'm not going to be hearing about this again. I won't allow this criticism to come because I am taking action towards the valuable information that I got. Thank you very much. If this criticism does not make sense after you pause and reflect, then you are going to be pushing this criticism away. And just like the nurture of the mother and the father, you are going to speak kindly to yourself. You're going to treat yourself in the kind way that nurturing parents would speak to their own child. You're going to be doing that to your own inner child, saying, it's okay, I didn't get it right this time. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to do it better the next time. I'm never going to blame myself until I learn how to do things. And even then, I will be okay because I'm one who's from now on going to take the criticism and change it. And so that kind of love, nurture, and care and forgiveness, because you are improving, that you're going to be giving to yourself, you are going to change your fate, my dear pile number 4. So much so that you'll be able to give yourself, and from that you'll be able to give others. And you do have an item here of your whole life changing, up to you changing your financial life as well. So we are seeing your material life changing before your eyes as you change from within, the sun rising from within and you seeing it without. Also, your reading is telling you with the Wunyo here that never tell yourself that I don't have what it takes, because within you, your cards are showing you that you have every single thing that it takes to do what you need. And that's the 4 of Cups. Everything is within you. You have within you what you need. Not only that, you have so much that you'll be able to exude without and give. And so the Take Action card came in reverse, showing that this is an important phase of your life and things are going to be changing so much, and it is a time to take action. First within, and then also without. Taking action on whatever is important to you. Not listening to the shadow criticism that is telling you you don't have, you can't do, because that has been falsified here in your reading. You have everything that you need within you, so never listen to this sound ever again. It could be the only thing that is slowing down your own fate. So, and also with the Devil card, this is an illusion. It's not true whatsoever. In fact, the element I can tell you about the story here is Theseus was able to overcome the Minotaur. The Minotaur was like the hero, or the person who no one was able to overcome. So it shows that no matter how scary these voices are, or no matter how scary things are, you thinking you cannot overcome them, it's an illusion. You are definitely, just like a hero, going to overcome this. And you're going to overcome it with love, because Theseus was in love with the king's daughter, and together they made a plan, and that's why there's the thread of going in, winning over the Minotaur, and coming out. So that's what's going on in your life at this point of your your whole life is changing, and it is within your hands to change it through love, nurture, and care. If the criticism makes sense, don't let it hit you, and cause heartache. But learn from it. Say, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm gonna take the learning, and I'm gonna take action about it. And so for that reason, I never want to hear this voice again. I never am going to blame myself, because I'm going to take the tiny steps that it needs to improve. And that is a process. And so within this process, I only want to hear kind, loving words like, you're going to do it. It's okay. Let's try one more time. Rather than, hey, you didn't do this. You're not going to hear these voices anymore. And is this going to take a long time to heal? Absolutely not. Your reading is giving us clear indication of time, showing that this is a process in which you will train yourself to take, and is going to heal for you right away. Because obviously you have within you other strengths that are present that is going to help you overcome this very quickly. And that you have within you what it takes to overcome this. This is a time of your life where you're filling your own cup, because in the next phase of your life, you will be able to fill others' cups, like help others or do something. I don't know what you're going to be doing that's going to be leading to great financial gain, but you'll be able to give so much. Also with the Ace of Cups, you'll be greatly admired. You'll be considered as the source of love, radiating love, which is going to start within you. And that's how it's going to radiate without. Because you have everything else within you, filling that cup along with what you have, is going to be radiating perhaps this charisma, or making you radiate and become someone who's loved and admired. And so it all starts from within, with pause and reflection. Don't let these thoughts hit you. Pause and think about them. Is it true? Yes. Then I'm going to take the learning and I don't want to hear that sound again. Is it not true? Then you're going to push it away. I'm not going to hear anything that doesn't have to do with me. And it's about training, pushing these thoughts away. It's the perception. And during that training, it's about speaking to yourself kindly, nurturing and loving yourself, so that you give yourself the confidence that you need to get out of it. October for you will be a very important and significant month. This is the month, as you practice here, where you will finally see that you absolutely have what it takes. And you see that as you gift yourself, you're going to be able to collaborate with others and give to others. Because the Minoan word says together, to gather, together, to collect. So you taking so that you are able to do this togetherness with others, to collaborate with others. And look, don't they kind of look the same, right? It's like you're growing into your powerful self. This person is in color, and here it's all black and white. And so it shows me that you're growing to your full potential. And how awesome is that? Growing to who you're supposed to be in a couple of months. This must show that truly, as the one you fell for a reason, that you do have so much within you. Everything within you, like you have amazing things about you that is giving you that strength and capability to fix that in a couple of months. I mean, I know people who may take years. Here, your cards are showing you that you can reach your potential self in no time. Simply for you is by pausing and shifting your perception. That cycle is going to change the fabric of how you think moving forward. And it's changing how your whole life on the outside is, especially when it comes to your material life with financial gain here. It says usually coming from something you did in the past. So you working on your inner speech, that's the past, will reflect on your future, which is what we've been seeing here in the fate. Past, present, and future. For a lot of you, it's going to also lead to a great start of a new relationship. I know this will not resonate with everyone, but here, this is going to hook you up with a fated person who you're supposed to meet. This is with the Ace of Cups, and you beautiful, loving beginning with someone who is your match. And with the Devil card here, someone who you will have so much attraction towards. I think this is beginning for you during the fall time as well. Not necessarily October, although it could be, but the spear is hitting your hearts sometime during the fall season, where you will be working together. And I'm sure of that, because, of course, if you're single, because the Minoans, they used to depict the women in the lighter color and the men in a little bit of a darker shade. It does not reflect their two skin shades. It's just the way they presented women and men in their art. And so here we see male, female. You can see it here as well. That's what I've been talking about. Male, female, showing two energies. It doesn't have to be, of course, it doesn't have to be man and woman. But my point is, it's two energies being attracted to each other, falling in love with each other. So if that part does not resonate with you, I understand, of course, but it will resonate with a lot of you especially if you're single and listening to this reading. And you will be filling each other's cups with a lot of love. And this is why this is a vital part of your life. We see so many things changing in your material life on the outside, whether this is love, your work, your money, finances. So much of your fate is going to change as you change this illusion, overcome it, kill it, and find your true self. In fact, you were drawn to the Sodalite, and the Sodalite crystal is all about the mind, how you think. And this is definitely the message of your reading today. I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading, my dear pile number 4. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I upload nearly every single day. So by subscribing, you get a notification of the readings that I do. And please don't forget to check out also my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets, helping you become a productive person right away as soon as you finish this ebook. And not only that, but it will teach you how to enjoy doing it every single day so that you don't have to go through being productive and achieving your dreams while suffering. But whatever you do, you will be doing it as you enjoy it. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 4, it was a true pleasure doing this reading for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wishing you the best of luck from my heart to yours. Your life is changing in a mere couple of months. I wish you the best of luck with that, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.